would like to present you something about peer pressure. It's also called group pressure or social pressure. I'm studying innovations and entrepreneurship here at this university, and I'm in first semester. So, something more about me. I worked 20 years for NASA. This is my colleagues, Mike, Bob, and Charlie. You see that I was engaged, but then I divorced. So, it's a quiz time. So, I would like you all to sit in the half circle over here.
Sit?
Yes, in half circle. Just move the chairs around. It's okay, there are not that many.
Don't touch it.
You could go here. Just. How many are there?
No, you can come and sit there. She loves you.
So, let's start. Yeah. So the first question is, how long did I work for NASA? Now I will go one by one and everybody will give me the answer. I will start from here. So.
20 years?
Yes. So A, just
A.
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 Yes.
A.
Yeah.
C.
A.
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 Okay. The question number 2. On which planet my team found water recently?
B.
B.
B. B.
Yeah, B.
D.
E.
What?
A.
A. Okay. Okay. What's the capital of the Australia? The capital city?
D.
D. B.
A.
Excuse me?
A.
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 D.
D.
The question number 4. When did the World War II ended?
A.
A. A.
Yeah,
A.
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 Okay. Perfect. Question number 5. What color is the circle on the Japanese flag?
C.
C. C.
C.
C.
Yeah. Yeah.
C.
Okay. The next question. Don't worry, it's only 10 questions. Which word does not belong to smart? I'm sure that you have learned smart model.
Yes.
Okay. So,
A.
A.
A. A.
D.
B.
A.
A.
Okay. Question number 7. Where to put the following trade receivables?
D.
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 Okay. How many dimensions does Hofstede have?
A.
A. A.
A.
B.
D.
A.
Last 2 questions. Where to put the following marketing costs?
D.
D.
What you said? B. And D. And the last question: where to put the following research and development costs?
D. D. D.
Yeah, D.
D.
Yeah.
D.
Yeah.
D.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, now I will talk you something about the peer pressure and maybe explain also something more about what happened here right now. So, the peer pressure is the influence on people or an individual who gets encouraged to follow the others by changing their attitudes, values, or behaviors to conform to those of influencing group of individuals. So, there is many things which affects this, and one of the reasons why this is happening is from the past and from the history, because in past when the people went for a hunt and they went alone, they usually didn't come back. So therefore we formed the groups, and therefore also now the people still have a feeling they need to be a part of the group. That's why they create the groups. Yeah. So there is 3 ways how to defend yourself against the peer pressure. So this is what was happening actually, because there was 3 persons here. I talked to Raimonde, to Lily, and also to Annette, and they were repeating the same answers. I don't know if you noticed or not. And then it made pressure on you to give the same answer. I mean, now I would like to ask you for, like, did you feel the pressure after they say the 3 answers?
Yes.
Was there all of you?
Yeah, because it looks like then the answer should be correct if they're
Yeah.
saying all of them
And
the
that's
same letter, so it has to be
that's
correct.
conformity. Yes.
Yeah, especially about economic concept. She's our teacher.
Yeah, so that's
Was
why.
it? Yes.
So everything she says
Was
is
it-
right.
Did you feel any time that you would choose different answer, but they confused you because they chose the different answer that you meant with this? Yes. All of you. Okay. Then there's 3 way how to defend yourself against this, and there is a video. If you will like it, I can provide it to you, but I will not pay it right now because we are in lack of time, and I don't want to take a lot of time from your lessons. But in general, yeah, just stop doing what other people are doing around you just because they are doing it. Just try to think before you do something, before you say something, and a lot of people who have low self-esteem used to the people with low self-esteem tend more to confirm with others' behavior, like the people with high esteem. So just try to be comfortable with yourself and with who you are. And then I will play this video because it's pretty short and it's very interesting. It's under example of social conformity. There is a lot of videos and examples on this. For example, it's loading. For example, there are people who enter the elevator, and there is 4 people standing already there, and it has actually only 1 door on one side. But those 4 people in the elevator will turn. So also the 5th people who enter the elevator will turn with them because they expect that the door will open also on the other side, and so on. This is one of the videos which will show you a different example, which is very interesting.
set up a hidden camera experiment to see if this woman would stand up at the sound of this tone, simply because everyone else is. You might be thinking you'd never go along with this. Or would you? After just 3 beats, and without knowing why she's doing it, this woman is now conforming perfectly to the group. But what happens if we take the group away?
Elaine, please.
Okay, now she's alone. The crowd is gone, and nobody is watching her, except our hidden cameras. What do you think she'll do? She's now conforming to the rules of the group without them even being there. Now, watch what happens when we introduce another outsider who doesn't know the rules.
Have a seat and they'll be out in just a couple minutes. Thanks so much.
Everybody was doing it, so I thought I was supposed to.
Think she'll teach the new guy what to do? We kept the cameras rolling as more unsuspecting patients arrived. And slowly but surely, what began as a random rule for this woman has now become the social norm for everyone in this waiting room. Here to explain what's going on in their brains is Jonah Berger of the University of Pennsylvania.
This sort of internalized form of herd behavior is part of what we call social learning. Starting at a very early age, when we see members of our group perform a task, our brains literally reward us for following in their footsteps.
When I saw everybody stand up, I felt like I needed to join them. Otherwise, I'm like excluded. Once I decided to go with it, then I felt much more comfortable.
Conformity is how we become socialized, but it can also cause us to develop bad habits or repeat past wrongs.
And it's why even this rebel, who wasn't standing for any of this nonsense, eventually joined the ranks. And the only thing more shocking than seeing how easily conformity affects the way you act is that similar forces are subconsciously shaping the way you think right now.
Sorry. So that was the video, and just to wrap it up, yeah, thank you for attention. And just to wrap it up, I would like to say that there is a lot of different examples. For example, there was 3 researchers who were standing on the street, and they were just pointing to the sky to a spectacular point, and all of the, 80% of the people who were walking around joined them, and they started to do the same. So if you do whatever, just think about what you are doing, and don't confirm all the time. Of course, there are some social norms. For example, if you are in the work, and the chef and the boss comes into the room and everybody stands up, then I think you are supposed to stand up as well. That's the normal way how to do it. But there are also very bad and negative way how this could be used against the people. For example, if you have 4 friends who are smoking and you are standing with them, there is high rate that you will start to smoke also. But it's not because you like smoking, but just because you want to be a part of this group, because then you will feel more like them. Okay, so be aware of this and try to avoid it if you feel that it will have negative impact. And that's it. Thank you as well.